RGB lighting is one of the more easier ways to level up your workspace. Whether it's your man cave, your living room setup, you could go from something like this to something like this. See, it makes a world of difference, don't it? And with Amazon Prime Day being here, this is the best time to stack up on some RGB lighting. Well, my friends over at Govee came to the rescue. So what I have in front of me, I have the backlight for the TV T2, I have some curtain lights, but actually what I'm gonna be unboxing first is the floor lamp. This is a huge box. This is something easy. You set it up into a corner and that's it. Right now, in the time this recording, I wish I would have had my gaming setup ready, but it's not going to be ready for Prime Day. So if you guys want to see an updated room tour, it's still in the oven. I'm waiting for some products and I got to get through with the filming. So it's not going to be ready no time soon, but hopefully sooner than later. Yo, this is heavy. Setup should be fairly self-explanatory before from Govee on my previous room tour, so these lamps are really that good, but this is a huge upgrade. You're going from just a light stick to like something that has like a chamber. Curious to see how this is going to be glowing, and I believe you can sync these up too as well. So if for example, if I hook up the immersion kit for the TV, you could be able to cast the colors onto the floor lamp too as well. And this is not like your typical lamp, of course not. This is RGB lighting. And then that piece there then goes to this. You could be able to screw it right on here. And we are gonna light this up right about now. Woo, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And actually, it's so bright in front of the camera that you guys are not even gonna be able to see. But the best thing about this, you have the app. So the Govee app, you could be able to sync it, tap on the plus, boom. It searches for nearby devices, you tap on add, it connects via Bluetooth. It's changing colors. And it is pairing. Wow, this thing is really bright. It's literally illuminating the entire room. Now it would have been cool if the whole entire pole would illuminate, but this is really nice nonetheless. I'll put this somewhere around the corner and be able to have it rock out. All right, so next up on the list, we have a backlight TV light strip. This is the T2, and this is one of the coolest things ever. So when you're watching movies or you're playing video games, essentially you have this immersion kit. So it's gonna cast on whatever colors on screen through the light strips. So it's actually pretty sick, and I featured this on my last room tour video in my room, not my brother's room, but this is the step up version of it. So you have 2 cameras for more accuracy, and I have a bigger TV now. This one here is from Sony. This is the Sony A80J, and shout out to Sony, by the way, for sending out that TV. But needless to say, I am in need of some light strips, and these came to the rescue. I would say for any TV setup, you gotta have some sort of immersion kit. It just makes things so much better, so much more immersive. Pricing and availabilities will be linked down below, and the reason why I'm not even sharing the pricing is because, or depending on when you're watching this video, so if you're watching this after Prime Day, the price might revert back up. And first up, we have the camera. This looked like a total upgrade compared to the previous one. Okay, this is the control box and the coupe de gras, the lights. So this works like regular light strips, so you plug it onto the back of your TV, and then from there you're then connected to the control box. Where's that control box? So the control box, it'd be able to connect it here, and then from the camera portion you're connected to the control box again, and then you could be able to power up the control box, sending the signal. And the way how I get the signal is through this camera, so you can be able to put it on top, and this is how you do it. This is where the magic really happens. Oh, and something very important, make sure you get your right TV configuration. So in this case, this is 55-inch through 65-inch. So make sure you're getting the right size so the actual light strips can be able to fit properly, so you're not having leftover light strips on the side. That's gonna ruin, it's not gonna ruin everything, but you want the best experience. Make sure you get your right TV size to kind of get like a direction and everything like that. The camera's on top of the screen. It looks kind of weird looking at it from the top, but Usually I like to have this stuff on the bottom, but for the best accuracy, it is recommended to have the camera on the top, and it's not even supported to have on the bottom. And there you go. And at any time, you can use the regular lights too if you just want to use it as regular, but the best way to use these is to use the camera. Let's move on to the final product on the list. We have the curtain lights. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any curtains in the house right now currently. There's no curtains, but I am gonna unbox this and see what's inside. So okay, prepare, unbox your DIY light magic. It looks pretty cool though. Look at this. So these are just gonna be on your curtains, and you could be able to have like a light show, customize it to your liking. And of course you have the different festival effects going on, and just think about it. I even saw one where you have the hearts, so on that date night, that romance, you want to get a little cute, get a little fancy, you can set this up. You even have the raindrops here. Just look at that, man. And literally you just have a plethora of different kind of effects going on. The bubbles, oh look at the bubbles. The bubbles. All right, and then you even have your solid colors too. You can go with this just solid ones, and of course you have the music. Oh, this is dope. So anytime I talk, it makes this effect that you guys seeing right now. So it's using the mic on the strips, but you can also use the mic on your device. If the lights are off, this is how it's gonna look. So if I turn on my lights, it doesn't look too distracting. It kind of blends in well with the room. But needless to say, having this lamp, the floor lamp, and having the TV backlight, and then you can even have, and the possibilities are just endless. You can get some regular light strips, put it around the desk. You even have some light bars. Govee makes so many products. You even have some hexagon light panels, which I featured it before on the channel. So they make plenty of different products, and now is the best time to buy some Govee lights. Spice up your setup, make it the best as you can. And like I said on one of my Instagram posts, show your workspace some love, because this is where you're gonna work, this is where you're gonna game, this is where you're gonna chill. Why not keep it clean, keep it interesting by leveling up, by getting some lights? And that is where I'm gonna end out this video. Just a short, somewhat of a sneak peek of the room tour a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, I appreciate it with a thumbs up. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok at Simplypops. And other than that, I hope you all have a simple day.